Hello everyone, I'm Angelica, aka Gunsmile, and today I want to talk about the Elemon, the humans of Orken. The Elemon are an empire built on progress and conquest. They have subjugated the other nations of the old world and brought them to heel. Leading the people to glory is the dynasty, an enigmatic governing body represented by anonymous, masked delegates. Their symbol is a triangle divided into 4 equal smaller triangles. And each of those, when filled in, represents one of the 4 castes of Elemon society: fist, sword, brow, penance. These are the 4 seasons of the Elemonite calendar and the 4 ministries that ensure the smooth operation of every facet of life. Every proper citizen of the Elemon is an abider, a member of one of the 4 castes. This is the name the people adopted for themselves at the time of the Great Abider Revolution, a period of internal upheaval leading to the formation of the empire in its current form. At the age of 16, an individual pledges allegiance to a caste, vowing to pursue their chosen path for the rest of their life. These castes are vocational, not social, so they don't necessarily restrict abiders from interacting with each other. In fact, people from different castes can be part of the same family and even get married. Regardless of caste, however, abiders swear to uphold a shared creed that defines all citizens of Elemon society. It is a reminder of their shared identity and purpose, their inheritance, and their promised glory. But not everyone who lives in the shadow of the empire is an abider. The former citizens of subjugated and conquered nations of the old world are collectively referred to as menials. Their homes have been destroyed, their pagan faiths ridiculed, and their vibrant cultures eroded into dust. They are treated as little more than slaves, sentenced to harsh working conditions in labor camps and re-education at the hands of the Ministry of Penance. Only by renouncing the gods as dead and accepting that the Elemon are the inheritors of their throne can a menial convert and join the castes of abiders. Most end up with the fist or the sword, though loyalty to the dynasty may see their children or grandchildren rise higher one day. While the dynasty governs the entire empire, each caste of Elemon society has a ministry that handles its internal affairs. Abiders of the fist are the backbone of Elemon society, because a nation that cannot feed its people cannot control them. Farmers and ranchers make up a large portion of this caste, and many of them have already moved to Edom. On their allotted patches of land, they grow crops and raise animals to feed the eternal machine of the Elemon. But agriculture is not the only occupation within the fist. This ministry also oversees all food distribution and supply chains, ensuring that resources flow to all corners of the empire. General labor also falls under their jurisdiction, from construction and manufacturing to specialized crafts and service jobs. So crucial is the work of the fist that words that might denigrate these abiders have been banned. For example, it's illegal to call someone a peasant, as that implies they are lesser than their peers. Meanwhile, the Ministry of the Sword oversees military logistics and matters of war. Cadets interested in becoming an abider of the sword sign up at 16 to undergo training, which will prepare them for a lifetime of discipline and combat. The fortunate ones will climb the ranks and retire from active duty with honors. The unlucky ones, on the other hand, they'll die for the glory of the Elemon. Though military operations and expansion of the empire's borders are the primary responsibilities of the Ministry of the Sword, it also oversees the policing of home territories. The signature steel armor worn by banners and lancers is a symbol of the might of the empire, one that inspires courage and fear in equal measure. Few would dare challenge the authority of the ironclad. Now, within Elemon society, all intellectual thought belongs to the domain of the brow, with its ministry controlling education throughout the empire, as well as the progress of technological innovation. Abiders of the brow are scholars of every imaginable subject, but only if it serves the Elemon's goals. Art is missing from academia. The only songs the Elemon sing are the ones that embolden soldiers or honor fallen heroes, and all literature produced is propaganda. Finally, the Ministry of Penance is responsible for keeping its citizenry in perfect alignment. Everything consumed by the minds of abiders undergoes review at the ministry, is made appropriate through censorship, and is disseminated throughout the empire by the propaganda machine. This also means that penance is in charge of re-educating menials and accepting their abider oaths. If any abider is suspected of acting out of line, the ministry shows up at their door with an escort of swords. The abider then proceeds through the court of law like any common criminal. Any items they own that are deemed heretical are confiscated. Secret archives house collections of codices, their pages lined with truths the ministry has deemed unfit for the public eye. The culture of the Elemon focuses on progress and production. When it comes to technology, for example, they are at the top of their game. After 33 years, the fortified settlement of Ostkreuz has transformed into a bustling city housing tens of thousands of people, and it is still in a state of full construction. In these cities, we find evidence of mass production, such as mills and manufactories. Posters and published books indicate the wide use of the printing press, while metallurgists and metalworkers unite to equip thousands upon thousands of ironclad soldiers. Pivoting into the sciences, the Elemon are capable of cartography, ocean navigation, advanced surgeries like amputation, refrigeration using cooling vaults, hydrostatic weighing, narcotics, and vaccinations for diseases like tetanus. And that's only a small sample of their technological innovations. The Elemon are also atheists. They believe the gods are dead, having perished a millennium ago, and the Elemon are their righteous successors. They have inherited the earth, and with it, the will of the divine. Therefore, they believe it is their duty to shape mankind and the world they live in toward a glorious future. All other beliefs are false, all religions heretical. The pagan menials are blind to the truth, and the spirituality of the Kar, or as the Elemon call them, the Orken, is proof of their primitive nature. Just as there is no need for faith in the Empire, there is no need for art either. The Elemon are a pragmatic people, discarding whatever doesn't help them achieve their goals. Art does not feed hungry abiders, nor does it arm them for battle or win them glory. It doesn't innovate new ways of production, nor does it keep the unruly from spreading their lies. Finally, the Elemon have a specific definition of what it means to be a good citizen. No abider shall consider themselves better or worse than their neighbor. No occupation shall be deemed worthless or unimportant. As long as each abider gives everything they are to the Empire, proving themselves both loyal and industrious, then they shall receive just rewards at the end of a long life. A good citizen is one who obeys, who upholds the creed and adheres to the will of the dynasty. A good citizen puts the needs of the many over the needs of the individual. A good citizen does not question his superiors, though he will report all crimes regardless of who the perpetrator is. A good citizen abides. If you enjoyed this video, I highly recommend checking out the website at orkenworld.com and signing up for the Kickstarter, which I will link in the description box below. Until next time, be kind to each other.